Guys, if you're after any Pokemon singles, make sure to check out JGC Collectibles. They have loads in stock, including some sealed product there. Also, if you are interested, make sure to use discount code Slowpoke5 for 5% off.
That was it. Yeah, we've mentioned it a lot. Let's actually get to the elephant in the room. Mill did super well, to be fair, wasn't it? In theory, 2 in top 8. Obviously, he had his little misstep, didn't he? Old silly geezer, you. I must say, show some leniency in that scenario. But anyway, that's a wholly different ball game. But so I'm gonna say 2 in top 8. Do you think Mill gets worse or gets better moving forward?
Well, it
Or
can't
stays the
really
same?
be ignored as a deck. I don't think it appreciates the amount of Stinger. I think both Mewtwo lists are probably going to be playing Stinger. I think ADPization has outs, and if people want to play Pokemon catches in addition to customs, it's going to be a hard matchup. I think it's a hard matchup anyway, just because if you're early, like if you only get a couple Mincino down, and you only get a couple Cincino, like turn 2, you're sat Intrepid Sorting, and those are easy prizes for them to take a lot of the time. So that can be a problem. Also, yeah, they have crushing hammers and stuff, so it's more intricate than an ADPization announcing attacks against them. But if your setup is kind of slow and you're just, having to use Belelba just to play a supporter for turn rather than using things like Sinlin to start getting into your deck, it's going to be a problem. But like we say, like there are decks that still just scoop to it. You auto win Goons, you auto win Blounds, you auto win Pika. So that's a lot of good auto wins. You're still gonna just take free W's in tournaments, and it's not like you can't beat ADPization.
That's it. Yeah.
You can try and beat things like the Stinger Blown play. Obviously, you don't appreciate ability Zard too much, but there are things you can do. Like we've seen how Florgus Dolls adapted. They played 4 Stealthy Hoods. They started playing things like Champs Festival or Sky Pillar, those sorts of cards to protect against the Blown. You can try and play Girafarig to try and like Grinch some of the Mewtwo attacks, stuff like that. Like I think we've seen the purest form of the control deck that's just saying like, here is my strategy. Do you have the answers to it? And now we're going to start seeing the list that starts to mold and be like, okay, here's what people are trying to do to beat Mill. Here's what I'm doing to counter the counter kind of thing. So they'll get slightly less consistent. Things like the 1 count of Com and the 1 count of Incense, those sorts of counts start coming out of the list. And it starts being like, okay, here are my answer cards instead, probably. Also, the Mareep Sleep package is something that I think is universally super insane for this deck. It can help you even beat things like Ability Zard, because you can just trap something for like 2 turns. The opponent doesn't want to dig into their deck anyway because it's making them draw cards.
That's it, yeah.
So if people are trying to be patient against you, you super punish them. And if they're not being patient and dedenaing, you're still happy with that outcome. So I think the sleep package is kind of universally good against everything. So that may end up being stronger than like things like hoods or something like that. So that's how I see it going.
I remember I got caught by that sleep package online the other day. Put me to sleep. I was like, I got these 2 customs. I'll get that Zacian later. And he was just like, what, the surge, pap, 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 pap. I was like, whoa, all of a sudden, hold on a sec here, fella. So, it made me immediately trade for a Cabalion Jet. I was like, I'm not having that again. It didn't go in, but I did trade for it. One thing Logan mentioned, I can't remember who he said he saw. It might have been the player he was playing against. He said they were playing an Aerodactyl GX. So I think the thing was, if you put it on you discard it, your Mewtwo then attacks with the GX to then knock out their Mewtwo if they Stinger. I thought that was pretty cool. Do you reckon that's something that potentially it slides in?
Yeah, you can do the Aerodactyl thing. You can also just play a Welder.
Oh, okay.
You can Welder and Lava Flow them.
Oh, yeah, true.
I think Welder's better than playing Aerodactyl because you can Welder in any matchup and just draw 3 cards.
Yeah.
So, Aerodactyl's never drawing you cards, and it's also making you play weird energies. Playing Fire Energies is super beneficial because you can Heat Factory, and you can Giant Half to thin the deck. You can use your opponent's Giant Half to thin your own deck. So I'd always want to play the Fire Energies, and I'd probably just try and play the Welder instead.
I guess,
and try and just bop them.
Yeah, that's fair. And I guess in other scenarios as well, you might get some cheeky donks with Welder. Like, it's not just good against Mute. You can KO
you could super randomly donk stuff. Yeah, people are trying to play slow against you. Like, they see 2 Mincinos and they're like, okay, attach pass. And you're like, not today, fella.
So yeah, I guess that's Mill then. But like, if what I've learned, I've been playing for a decent long time now, since like what Boundaries Cross, I think, something like. If milk exists in any capacity, it will adapt. Like, you can never write it off. The cards do exist in any format, and that will solve their problem. So like you said, you had hoods before to get around like Ninetales and stuff. It will carry on doing well for us, and it will change. Just ask Benjamin Rabioti. Shout out to you if you're listening. I'm sure like he'll find a way.
Been sending screenshots of very obscure cards to me, telling me it's the answer. So,
so there you go. Just if everyone's watching and want to know about Mill, go ask him. He's a guy.
Hey guys, thanks for watching that video, much appreciated. Really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't hesitate to subscribe. I try and put out as much stuff here as I can. Full deck profiles plus games, topic conversational pieces regarding anything in the TCG. Check out my Twitter, check out my Facebook. That's where you get most of the updates, sort of see what's going on behind the scenes, all that good stuff. Also check out the SoundCloud for the full bi-weekly podcast. If you're interested, if you like the conversational pieces, go check that out. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a good day.